in the season premiere of InSLide the Dirt. Dirt Trek State of Mind ventures to the Lone Star Speedway in Kilgore, Texas for the Lone Star Sprint Smackdown. In this episode, we will be covering the V8 machine, the Wolf City Traveler of Robert Vetter. Let's get InSLide the night's action.
Robert Vetter, Wolf City, Texas. I drive the V8 sprint car, 305 series, race factory stocks, bombers, mini stocks, limited modifieds, late model a few times, and now our home is in the sprint car. Bakersfield, California. Went to West High School. Got to race around there with Clint Mears a little bit, the Mears gang, Kevin Harvick as well on go-karts. Didn't really get into racing. I raced go-karts a little bit back home, but didn't really get into racing until, I don't know, 20 years ago out here in Texas. Really, I used to bull ride and stuff in high school or out of high school. When I first moved here, I came to bull ride and stuff and rodeo and got into cars, and here I am. We're going to the driver's meeting, but it's the same thing. Go fast, turn left at the checkers, slow down. Red flag means stop, green flag means go. That's it.
Alright, so what were you saying happened last year?
No comment.
What happened last year? They got to the fighting part and the kicked off premises.
I got out of my car and got kicked out. So,
Did you get upset at somebody?
no comment. Ask IMCA. After we got the car back from dyno, first time on the track, we crank it. It idled fine earlier, never really gave it the gas. Apparently a bolt fell out of the adjuster for the barrel valve, so therefore it's stuck wide open and won't run, so we didn't get a hot lap. So we're getting a bolt put in it and it's gonna be fixed. Give it the gas, it dies or won't go at all, it only idle, and that's because the barrel valve is letting it just idle, but if you give it the gas, it floods it basically. So yeah, Larry Long's helping me real quick with a part, hopefully, and we'll get it back together. So for sure, when I give it the gas,
it's going, yeah.
It won't
Before,
go.
it was just stuck wherever it's at, closed, open, wherever. You need to push it off the fire and make sure we're right about this.
Okay.
But I'm 90% sure. What is this? It's spare part.
All right.
Yeah, in a perfect world, next week, take that thing off and get you a threaded bolt and put a gem on the back side of it.
Okay.
Okay, where's this crap at that we took off? You need that spring.
I can put it back on.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sure you love that.
I will, thank you.
Iron single red.
It sucks, trust me. I'm not happy, but we're still getting a race now, and this was not a major problem.
Thought it'd be done. It's not. Should have went over everybody's work. Like Kevin Culp says, can't ever do nothing once. You got to do it twice.
Sound good? It's fixed. Yeah. It'll go wide open now. It's at 8100, so it's fixed.
All right, so you're starting inside fourth row here. Got a few cars in front of you. Look, are they gonna hold you up?
No, bumpers cost me $7.
What does that mean?
It means I'm going. If the car run, I'm going. And we don't know what it's gonna do when I turn left because it ain't seen the track yet as you saw in hot laps. So it's a sprint car. It's supposed to turn. We got a little tire on the inside and a big tire on the outside. It's gonna turn left.
But if someone's in front of you, $7.
Well, I don't know. It might cost a few thousand, but it's at least $7. It's just a bumper. They make new ones.
turn, enough RPMs, it's just flat.
If you put the knee guard in, the knee guard goes up against the power steering line right there, and apparently it was a different angle, and when I'm pushing in there with my knees, it pushed the line and unloosened the line a little bit. I guess down there when I was hitting those ruts, maybe the forward, I don't know, I don't know. If it's a loose line, that's easy. If it's broken line, that's easy. It's just a part. But it's definitely power steering leak. We're gonna have to crank it up again and do the back and forth, get all the bubbles out of it, top it back off with power steering fluid. I'm gonna finish the race tonight, I promise. Might be the race to the truck after or during, but we're gonna finish the race. No leak.
Randy, you can't even write this with a f***ing book.
Look. Brand new line. Brand new line, dude.
Bad fitting.
I mean, really? Where's your daddy?
He went home.
I think it stripped it.
Looks like it's getting closer.
Oh, there it goes.
It looks like it's getting closer. I think kinked the line.
I might probably put 15 rounds on. You're not, dude. I'm pouring it in gallons at a time. I'm like,
You sit there and watch me turn them all up.
Check the stop one.
yeah, I better check the top.
Hey, guess what? I quit.
No, there should be no air in it now. My next car, I'm gonna do a white floor so I can see when it leaks.
Favorite color is orange and blue.
And blue. The fitting's gotta be split. I mean, cause you saw how tight it was. Well, let's make sure it ain't cracked. Cause now I'm wondering if something broke or something. I don't want to Teflon tape it. If he has one, I'd rather pay $7 and have a new one. Cause this is bullshit. See, there's a rubber. It's either the O-ring or sometimes those aluminum fittings split.
I mean, if this doesn't work out, what do you got?
You fill it up really full and start the feature and pull off, because then that means it's got to be like a crack on the box or something, which is, I mean, the car hasn't been wrecked, so it is a used box, but you know, we didn't wreck it last year, so it's got to be something stupid like this O-ring, and that's the last thing we haven't changed besides the steering unit. It's gonna fix it, I got confidence. power steering unit, so get to pull a power steering unit this week, and now there's no fixing that. It's in the pump, or actually in the steering box, so we're done for the night. Brand new car, brand new everything. no part. We tried. It's been $80 to clean it up.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Okay, so it's aluminum fitting and it's high pressure line, and the aluminum fitting was weak. It's brand new, as y'all saw. And I got out of the car and I turned the steering wheel and the fitting blew. It broke the aluminum fitting brand new. Larry got a 90, but it's a swivel, so a swivel will leak. So he's gonna go get a regular 90-degree fitting and that's straight 90, and we'll put on there.
Boy, you been calling me? I didn't even look.
No, I'm saying in general. After tonight, you're saying.
We're good.
Okay, so we're gonna start like 24th and go where we can go. It appears to be fixed with the steel fitting now. We got nothing. I mean, we're in, so gotta get ready. 5 minutes. Runs fine, it's still not geared right, so just I say we finished. Might have been 20 laps down, but I finished.
What was up with the steering wheel there?
Something's broke in there. The whole, I don't know if you saw it, the whole thing's moving. So we got some work to do this week, get it fixed. We finished.
Next time on InSLide the Dirt, we kick off our full-time racing season with Raven Culp as he debuts his new CS9 chassis, as well as David Sherry as he begins his first full season behind the wheel of a sprint car.
So what were you doing all that drilling for anyway?
Get grills. We put those on there for Raven because he can't drive too well. Likes to trash people's shit.
So what about your racing background? I mean, what have you done? Won a couple heat races?
I qualified fifth a time or two.
Well, where do they do time trials at?
I got this World of Outlaws game at home, and like I qualify on there every now and then with the steering wheel. I've never actually been in a real car, so it's kind of interesting to see how this is going to go this Friday.
I mean, it's a new car and everything, and no driving experience. They just bought you a suit and everything, huh?
YOLO. I got this off eBay. Am I doing this right? Yeah, how do these seatbelts work? Can we build a factory stock?
All right, so what's going on here?
We're having problems. These little guys breaking for some reason, and this holds your torque tube housing.
And what happens if that thing comes loose?
You get hit in the ankle by it. It really doesn't feel too good. So I've had it happen a time or two. Other reasons besides that, but
What happened on the other times? Did you mess with somebody's girlfriend and they came over and whacked you with it or something?
hey, let's just say Tyler Erb and Hudson O'Neill ain't the only ones in that situation.